And welcome back everybody, I'm Evan and this is Dungeons of Chaos. This is the HD playthrough version of the game. Keep in mind that everything I do and say in this version of the game still applies to the Android and iOS version of the game. Previously, we were exploring the tomb and killing some spectres. Now we're going to continue on into the broken area, into the underlayments, and see if we can find some shadow beasts and what else is down here. Okay. Got that done, threw down a save, grabbed those levels, and we're continuing on. Let's recast light as soon as the alert gets out of the way. Now this area can be a little bit confusing. Once I get through it, I will throw up a overview kind of map of it with the pathing done, so you guys can reference and take a look at that one if you need it. This is a rather dark area, and if you don't know the way around, you can get lost, turned around a little bit. The map is your friend, and this area is big. Right now I'm just going to go through this. There are some rather unique creatures down here called shadow beasts. That's where we came in at. And if you are not prepared for them, they can be a bit surprising to deal with because they are super fast. And as soon as we run into one, I'll show you. Here we go. We got a little shadow beast right there. I call him little, but he's huge. Look at him. But they are super fast. But as with most things, they're weak against fire. Imagine that. So let's go ahead and grab Hotspot, and we'll just burn him down. He didn't do much of a fight, but see how quickly he covered the ground between where he started and the middle? He's quick. And if you're not prepared for it, he can be very surprising. But fire does quite a bit of damage to him. As you can see, it's like the poison damage was doing pretty good with him. Fire, 112 points, 136 points, 116, 130. So fire is the way to go with them for consistent, reliable, high damage. Continuing on, we have quite a ways to go in this. Here's another one. So they ram and they're really tough in armor. And when they ram, they will stun you as well. And it will say that it stuns you. We got a little break, we got some water here. Still going. Like I said, when I get this fully done and explored, I will put up the path for you in a reference kit. We're going to have some back-to-back fights here, I think. Yep. So there you go. There's the full stats that they take. They're fast, they ram, which causes stuns. They're high in armor. They're weak against fire, magic, and lightning. So if we want, we can actually go back to the way we had our caster set up with magic missile and lightning strike. And there we go. There's one of the achievements. It's slay 3 shadow beasts. That's below the Undead Wizard's tomb. We got that one done. Or that I have another one here. This one's a pack of 2. Easy peasy. Like I said, if you're prepared for them, they're not that drastic. I remember when they first got in here, and this was a brand new area. When it first entered the game, they scared the Jesus out of me on how quickly they moved over to me. And I had a carry druid, I believe it was, in the team that was able to just kind of roast it before it really got over to me. But it was in other words, a little traumatic in the first experience with the Shadow Beast when they first came in. Let's see if we can't get away with this. But we got 2 of them. Holy Jesus, they're quick. They're pretty nasty. Yep, now we gotta go back down and around, or are we on the right track? I think this might be right track. So this is going over to the top here. That dead ends, that dead ends. We lost our light. Check the map, make sure I didn't get turned around. So this is the top area. It looks like we are all clear for the most part. Yep, but I have to go back around to that. I'm going to throw a marker up. This is that party position though. Don't need that, I can't peg the map. So let's see if we can't get back over here in a relatively quick manner. There we go. Okay, so there's the entrance. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to map this. Let's let it take us down. So if you mark it, you can see where that is, and it tells us right there. But there is more area over here to explore, and that's what we're going to do. Dealing with all sorts of shadow beasts. I don't ever remember them being this thick down here. Alright, we're going to continue up. Yep, I was going to say we should start to see another little segment over here that is a hidden area. We got one that came up behind us. It's another thing to look out for. Instead of just being in front of us, one of them was behind us. Before we go in that area, I'm going to go ahead and continue down here. Throw our light back up so we can see a little bit more. So there are chests. Now, they are discoverable. And I just ran into one. But what you can do is just walk back and forth right here, because you'll get this one and these two all as discovered. And the same way you did the hidden ring, the first stash or first secret in the shelter grind, you can do that here, but you get a little bit more progress per little step because you're looking at 3 different chests. But these give a lot of gold. And you can re-roll these chests. There we go. Ransack the 4 smashed chests of gold deep in the tomb. There's our achievement for that. If we re-roll these, the max I've gotten out of all of them is about 2,200, a little bit higher out of those. But normally, any amount of gold really helps, though. Alright. So you can see, I will stitch this together so you all have a good path to follow. But we're going to come back down here to where we left off with the hole. To go down and continue going into it.